Hello, Mariama Diallo from Voice of America. Very quickly, I want to follow up on where do talks stand. Obviously, in the beginning of the protest, there seemed to be dialogue because of that formation of that bipartisan group to deal with the IEBC audit issues. But that has stalled, and it seems like just there's no movement. So my question to you is, if President Ruto reached out to you today and say, brother Raila, let's sit down and have a talk with no preconditions, would you respond to that? Would you sit down with him to try to deal with the issues? And just a quick follow-up question. You questioned the Kenyan Constitution today. You used very strong words, obviously, towards accusations towards the police, not feeling protected by that police that is supposed to protect you as a Kenyan and that is supposed to protect you, your people or protesters. What would you like to see happen? Thank you.
You see, it's not for the first time. You remember there's a time when the situation was very polarized and charged, when President Ruto publicly appealed to me and said that we should call off the mandamano and dialogue against protest from my people. We agreed to call off the mandamano at that time and give room for dialogue. And I just said that as soon as the temperatures come down, it was business as usual. They set up a team and eventually they withdrew. Those members of that team were not available. Each time our people assembled, they would say most of their members are out of the country, they cannot raise a quorum. In that they were not serious at all. See, but you need to also know that there have been also attempts from outside. I can now say it here, that the president from Tanzania came here 2 weeks ago at the invitation of President Ruto to mediate. And she was kept waiting, not from our side. We were available, but the other side was not available. She spent 2 nights here, and it was all in vain. Other people have tried. Right now I know that other people are also trying, but he's the one who's resisting. So he basically knows what he wants. I myself have said that I'm ready to sit with other people to discuss these issues. He is actually pretending, he's living in delusion that we don't have a crisis. But we have a serious crisis that requires patriotism to resolve, and we are ready ourselves.